I'm Dr. Maurice White, and my research project is entitled Organizational Culture and the Representation of Black Women in Senior Level Federal Government Positions, a case study. Just a brief description about myself. I earned a bachelor's degree in criminology and law at the University of Maryland Global Campus, a master's degree in clinical psychology from Bowie State University, and a PhD degree in organizational development and leadership from Ashford University, class of 2020. My hobbies include basketball, bike riding, and spending time with family and friends. Let's talk a little bit about the background and problem regarding the study. The United States federal government leadership has been working to ensure the fair representation of minority women in government employment ranks. In this regard, the federal government leadership established the Civil Service Commission in 1970, which has been working to ensure equal and deserving representation of minorities in federal employment. The commission was later renamed Office of Personnel Management and was required to conduct a number of activities, one of which was ensuring the provision of leadership to the federal agencies by providing guidance and establishing a model equal employment opportunity program. The development of organizational leadership culture seems very critical due to such differences in American society. Black women, as members of a minority group, also face the issue of color, race, and gender. Black women who have secured government jobs mainly work at the junior levels, despite the fact that some of them may have similar academic qualifications as other employees at the senior positions. The rapid pace at which the population of the minority group is growing implies that there is a need for immediate government action to address the issue. Purpose. The purpose of this qualitative case study is to explore the perceptions of Black women regarding how organizational culture affects their representation in the federal government and their opportunities for career advancement. There were 3 research questions applied to this study. The first, what are the perceptions of participants regarding how organizational factors impact the representation of Black women working at grade levels GS-13 to GS-15? Second, as perceived by participants, how does organizational leadership efforts affect the perceived opportunities for career advancement of Black women in GS-13 to GS-15 federal positions? And third, as perceived by participants, what opportunities are available for Black women aspiring to obtain GS-13 to GS-15 positions within the federal government? Research design. A single qualitative and exploratory case study methodology was chosen because the representation of Black women in federal GS-13 to GS-15 grade positions is a significant case and therefore needs to be explored in a precise manner. A qualitative case study method could be helpful in gaining the ideas, perceptions, opinions, and thoughts of individuals who are brought under the research inquiry. Therefore, this single case exploratory study assisted in obtaining the insights of Black women regarding their representation and lived experiences about their career advancement towards GS-15. Implications for research. Both the findings of this study, along with the extant literature on the subject, suggest 2 major areas that should be focused on to better represent Black women in senior leadership positions. The first, constructing a formal mentorship program, which will allow more junior level Black women to partner with senior level Black women. And second, focusing on implementing organizational commitments to diversity while considering the crucial climate and bureaucratic culture factors of the office. The results of this study further suggested that there may be 3 themes related to Black women's perceptions regarding representation in senior level positions. 1, organizational commitment to diversity. 2, representation in senior leadership. And 3, career advancement. Although this study's results suggested that organizational factors overwhelmingly did not aid in the representation of Black women in senior leadership positions, the results suggested that formal organizational policies designed to improve diversity and hiring were more theoretical than practical. This study's results suggested that organizational commitment to diversity and advancement opportunities for Black women was an ideal rather than a reality. Future research. Future studies should expand on and explore the differences between groups, for example, by agency, agency size, or location. Both a qualitative and quantitative approach, or even a mixed methods approach, may be useful in getting a more nuanced and complex assessment of representation. And looking at the ways in which minority mentoring programs work at certain government agencies may also prove useful. Only 1/100th of references were extrapolated from the dissertation as part of this presentation. As for my dissertation experience while attending Ashford University, despite the rigorous efforts in completing the program, I truly enjoyed working with the dissertation chair and committee in accomplishing each dissertation milestone towards earning my degree.